Yes, the real media.
KJAG Radio and KMA Entertainment, your source for entertainment news and interviews in Central and South Central Kansas. The best of the best are here, and we go above and beyond to bring you the most bang for your buck. Find us on the social sites like Facebook and Twitter. Log on to kjagradio.com and jiggyjaguar.com for more.
Thank you. Good night.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right, this is Lydia Lowe and Jody Rogers, a.k.a. Metal Mom. That's my nickname. Coming at you from KJAG Radio. We're here at the Steifel Theater. All right. And we are here to interview, it's a really quick interview because these guys are probably really tired. It's King's X, all right? And like I said, you guys have been around. How long have you been around now?
About 30 years.
Over 30 years.
Over 30
Over
years.
30 years.
Over 30 years.
That is awesome. That is awesome. And now,
sometimes it's awesome, sometimes maybe not. Say, what are we doing?
What the hell are we doing here?
We're still together? Gosh.
yeah, well, that's good though. That longevity is great. You take the good, the bad, and still stay together. You know, that is.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
We sure did.
The good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's what it takes, though.
Yeah.
That's really okay. So you guys, I'm seeing here. You do. Do you all hail from Springfield, Missouri?
Actually, none of us hail from there.
Oh well, that's what it says
But we all
here.
met there. That's
We
where
all
we
met there and formed
So
a
you
band.
met.
Yes.
You met in
We met in
Springfield,
Springfield,
Missouri.
Missouri.
All right. Okay. That would be interesting. How did you guys meet, and how did you decide to become a band?
I met Jerry. We joined a band called Petra, but when I got to Springfield to join the band broke up. But Jerry was the drummer, and so Jerry and I and Greg Bowles went and played with Phil KJAG for about 6-7 months, a year.
Something like that.
And then after that, me and Jerry stuck together. About a year and a half later, we met Ty. Make the long story short.
Oh, less than that.
Maybe less than that. And we started jamming and just decided to stick together. And we had another guitar player at the time, and then he quit. We had another guitar player, and he quit. But Ty and Jerry and I were always.
And it's funny because all three of us had played together at different times. Like I played with you, I played with Ty, Ty played with you, Ty played with me. But we had never all three played together until, I guess, one day we said, hey, why don't we do that? Yeah, here we are.
That is great. All right. And who came up with King's X?
Sam Taylor, our manager at the time.
Yep.
All right. All right.
I hated the name myself.
Did you? What
I'm
did
still
you want
not
to?
crazy about it.
What did you want to be?
I don't know. See, we already had a name. Our original name was The Edge, back in early 80s, and I liked that name. Then,
The Edge.
Huh?
The Edge.
The
Edge.
Like The Edge and
Yeah.
YouTube. But that was before I even heard of YouTube. But and I came up with that name, and we just when we started, I said, I said let's name the band The Edge, and everybody went okay.
Great, yeah.
And then we found a few years later that a band called The Edge had a record out, so we changed our name. But at that point, when you want to change your name after you've already done it, it's nothing you come up with gonna be cool, So we came up with Sneak Preview, and we hated that, but we kept it because we couldn't think of nothing else. We just never could sit down and think of a name. And then finally, when we got a record deal, Sam Taylor says, "Look, you got to change your name. We got to have something a real cool name." And we still
wrong room.
And we couldn't come up with anything, so Sam's brother had a band in the early 70s called King's X, or the 60s. Somewhere back
I'm not
then.
real clear how it all came
Yeah, and he didn't, and Sam always liked that name, so he kept pressuring us to use that name, and we finally all gave in.
I remember being in the studio at one point and him just saying, so are we King's X or what?
And we go, yeah.
Yeah, I guess we're King's X.
Whatever.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
we never really ever just said, oh yeah, we love this. We just went, okay, whatever, next, let's finish the record. And it's been that way ever since.
To me, it never really meant anything, so I was okay with it.
That is really
I
interesting.
drew the logo
Okay, who's the main songwriter, or do you guys all instigate on the songs together? What do you guys do?
I think the band started off with Doug being the main songwriter, no doubt about it. And as time went on, we all started to write.
Okay, where'd you get your inspiration from? Like, from real life experiences? I know a lot of your music you've been labeled like a Christian band, and I know you guys don't like that, but a lot of your music is very spiritual.
Yeah.
So is it like nature oriented, or what do you do?
You know, it's sort of, you know, 30 years being together, you know, our beliefs and our faith and our outlook on life has changed through the years. So when we first came out, we were very spiritual, but we didn't want to be pigeonholed, and we wanted just to be spiritual, like Kansas was, or other bands that just really didn't give an ultimatum or preach at you or tell you anything, just say things that make you think. And as we kept progressing on, and our beliefs changed, our belief systems changed, the lyrics changed, and now we're just to a place where we just kind of don't believe in anything and everything, and we just go out to make music.
It's good.
Yeah, it's been a long journey, a 30-year journey for us, or a little bit more. And
oh, I can imagine.
You can tell the history. Every record will show you where we're at, and where we're going to, and now where we're at this day. You know?
Yeah, I've been reading some really interesting things. I know I had. I'm trying to think which one of your albums. I used to have like vinyl back in the day, and it was like Ear Candy or something candy.
Yeah, Ear Candy.
Ear Candy.
You got a record of Ear Candy. Wow, I'd like to find one of them.
Yeah, I had
Well,
one.
probably worse something. You could probably get 40, 50 cents.
Oh, I better. No, we had a fire.
Maybe
I lost
75.
everything. Oh, I
Maybe
had
75 if you like.
Oh, I had so much vinyl you wouldn't believe, and we had a fire.
Oh no.
Lost it all.
Oh.
I really did, yes. But I played that record until it was just about gone.
Awesome.
I actually sold all my vinyl, and that's one of the things in
Did
my
you?
life I regret.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because vinyl's cool. I still got my vinyl.
I wish I still
I
did.
sold 4,000 CDs about a year
Wow.
ago. Yeah. Yeah, I made $4,000 on it.
Hey, all right.
Mm-hmm. I just put them in boxes. They didn't feel like digging through them. I brought so many boxes in, they just go, well, we'll just make a deal here.
Wow, that's a
Sure.
good deal,
Right.
Doug.
It was. Paid the bills for 2 months.
I bet.
Okay, so of all of your CDs that you've had, which one do you think, in your eyes, not anybody else or anything else, which one did you guys like the best?
You can make that one up, Jerry, because I hate them all.
Well, for me,
I love your honesty. It is great.
for me, I kind of like them all when we're doing them.
Yeah.
I believe in what we're doing when we're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I very rarely ever listen to King's X
Me too.
on my own, unless we have to learn a song or
Mhm.
something. And if I hear it, somebody else is playing or it's somewhere.
Right.
But that's
So
totally not my favorite.
who's been your major influence then of music? What did you guys? What do you listen to when you're not on the road? What's your favorite music?
I think right now my son's band is my favorite music.
Your son's band.
Yeah, they're called
Ooh.
Recovery Room, and I think it's really, really great.
Cool. What kind of music does he play?
I don't know how to describe it.
It's kind of a combination of everything they love.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like what they love, but then there's something that's just them as well.
Yeah.
Right?
It has a Fiona Apple, Deftones vibe.
Little
but
Jeff Buckley.
Jeff,
sort of.
a lot of Jeff Buckley.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But when you listen to it, it's all combined. They're not metal. They're not heavy. They're not light. It's a real. And his son plays drums, and his son is a very dynamic singer. He's a guy that walk in this room and sing right in your face and make the hair stand on you.
Right. And you'll be glad he's doing it.
And
That is
for me, it annoys me.
Does it?
You know, but the reason why is because people like that on stage, that energy comes out and everybody feels it. But when somebody's right there in front of you, it makes you feel so uncomfortable because he's so raw. I mean, he just doesn't sing. I mean, he's in your face. Like if he's on stage singing for 1,000 people, if you said, Joey, sing a song for you, he would get up and he would do you a song. I mean, it's almost like you. It's so big that it just,
very
oh my God.
electrifying.
Yeah, he came to visit
Wow.
me recently, a few weeks ago, and he had some new music that wasn't done yet.
Mhm.
And he would play the music and sing it for us right there in the living room. And I was like, it was a show.
Yeah.
It's like we had paid
Oh, that's
money for a ticket. He's
Mhm.
putting a show on for us. I thought it was incredible.
Yeah, he's 100% passion
Yeah, 100%.
That is great.
Believes
I
in
have
and
to be on
reckless
listen.
abandon.
Yeah, listen to that. The
And he plays
recovery
drums.
room.
Recovery room.
Yeah.
Recovery room.
And he's an amazing drummer too.
Yeah, great drummer, great singer.
All right. Well, I am not going to keep you guys. Thank you so much for doing this very much.
Sure.
We are definitely staying for the show.
Awesome.
Wouldn't miss it.
I can't make tonight's show, but
I was thinking about coming late.
I'm gonna try. I'm not sure if I can.
How have you guys enjoyed touring with Kansas?
Well, I'm a big Kansas fan. I've been a fan of theirs for years and years and years and years. From that day two. I wasn't crazy about the first record, and then when the second one came out, Song for America, me and my friends back in the early '70s went nuts on it, and then I went back and like that, and then after that I got everything that they did. And actually I was lucky enough when Steve Walsh quit, Kerry Livgren called me up and asked me if I wanted to sing in the band. And were we together at the time?
We were together, but I don't know if we
didn't have a record
were the
deal.
band yet.
I don't think we had a record deal. That's what it was. We hadn't got signed yet, and I turned him down. And not because I thought I was blah, blah, blah. I just didn't think that I could fill his shoes. It was just a big step for me. I'm going, no, I'm happy here. This is my comfort zone.
Not quite ready for that yet.
No, I'm ready.
All right. You're here at the Steifel Theater tonight, here in Salina, Kansas, which is great. And we've been having some really great musicians here. And it's an honor to have you guys. Definitely. And where do you go from here? Where are you guys going to be touring?
Kansas City's tomorrow night, and we're done. We're going home
And
for
you're
a while.
going home for a while.
Yeah, he's working on his solo record. I'm getting mine. Mine is coming out next month, and Ty will be working on his solo record. And,
So you guys are doing some solo projects
oh,
in
yeah.
between there.
Oh yeah, I've got 3 other side projects too going. So we all just, I mean, we have a lot of friends, a lot of people want to play with us, so we just do side projects with people, and it makes extra money for us, and it's a lot of fun, you know.
Sounds like it, definitely. Any last words, any advice for any musicians that are coming up? Your longevity is great, 30 years, you know, and you
can name that many bands on your hand. What?
U2?
U2.
ZZ Top, maybe?
ZZ Top,
Yeah.
exactly.
They have the same members that we're talking
Yes, that we say they have the same members from
the
day
same
one.
members. Oh, from
You can say Cheap Trick because they've got the original. Well, even Bonnie left though last year.
Yeah. You say Aerosmith is their original now.
Right.
They haven't always been.
Yeah,
Right.
Aerosmith is original too now. But yeah, there's very few bands that are Rolling Stones, even though they had Ron Wood. So,
Yeah.
and then they went through bands too. So we're one of the very few bands that have the same band.
I mean, Rush has for many years, but
that's right.
they did, but
You're
Neil's
on
not
the
the original
record.
drummer.
That's right, on the first record.
Yeah, but since then, it's been,
Yeah, we've had the original band on record ever since.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, we should get VH1 to pump
yeah,
that.
we should do something.
Bands that have been together longer than 30 years.
There you go. Yeah, definitely. That would be great. All right. Well, thank you so much. This is Jody Rogers and Lydia Lowe for KJAG Radio. Can you give a shout out to Jiggy Jag from KJAG? If you would like to say.
To who?
Jiggy Jaguar from KJAG Radio.
Jiggy
Jiggy
Jaguar.
Jaguar.
from what?
KJAG Radio.
What did you say?
Shout out to Jiggy Jaguar from KJAG Radio.
There we go.
Jimmy Jaguar, that's right.
And we're here with
Hey,
King's
Jimmy.
X. Yeah.
Where can we find you on the web?
What's that?
Where can we find you on the web?
King's X online. Wait. KingsXRocks.com. Doug Pinnick, Ty Tabor, Jerry Gaskell, Facebook, all 3 of us. Twitter. Just look up King's X or Jerry Gaskell,
any
Doug
of our
Pinnick, or
names.
Ty Tabor.
Yeah,
And
you'll
will,
find us.
It's scary.
Easy to find.
Google Doug Pinnick, D-U-G Pinnick. Oh, scare the death out of you. Somebody said, I was looking through your pictures, and I'm like, oh my God, because there's like 1,000 and some pictures up there of things that I would love to take down.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye.